Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. I'm just Mike, as always. To my right tonight, we have the Smarter Strong Style, Phil. And below me, we have Mr. Bad Karma himself, Josh.
Yeah.
Dude, first takeaway, right? Wrestle Dream. What the fuck?
I loved it.
Pretty, honestly, there was, to me, as long as the pay-per-view went, it actually rode out nicely. Nothing really dragged. It was just action. Every match had its spots, high points, and there was not I don't think there really was a buster match through the whole pay-per-view.
It was a little sleepy moment with me between Private Party and Young Bucks, and I didn't quite understand it. I really didn't. It was taken away from it, and my personal
opinion was no really build up for it,
And the Switchblade beating Hangman like that,
he deserves it. Switchblade needs that push.
But against Hangman,
well,
they could have done something a little different, I think, and that's just me nitpicking. And what about the? And I've listened to everybody's hot takes. I've watched videos. I've heard rumors. I've heard reviews, and I don't care. I watched the pay-per-view, and I was the 0 hour was phenomenal. Congrats to Brian Cage.
He deserved it,
dude. What you say? And the sleeper match of the night for me wasn't even on 0 hour. And y'all probably going to hate me for when I say this, or y'all probably won't agree with it, but it was Hologram versus.
Oh man, nah.
Oh, come on.
See, it was a sleeper match, man. It was the best match on the card, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Takeshita.
Sleeper match. I thought you meant like that.
No.
That's accuracy, though.
No, it was the best match on the card besides the Takeshita, Ospreay, and Ricochet.
Oh yeah,
in my opinion.
Okay, I mistook it, but okay.
I think, in my opinion, that dude, Hologram. Wow,
he's amazing.
Wow,
great wrestler, man. Great wrestler.
Where the hell did he come from? Is that CMLL or
he's from AAA? Actually, he go by a different name, but he's going by a different gimmick now. He was originally in AAA.
Dude,
well, who is he in AAA?
Let me look it up.
Man, because that man, wow, the move he did off the top of the rope onto like a springboard destroyer, I was like, no, that's unreal.
He went by Aramis and CM and AAA.
Oh, okay. I met him.
You met Aramis?
I met Aramis. Yeah. Matter of fact, hold on.
John's like, I got some shit he signed.
I do. I actually do. Matter of fact, it's on one of them damn boards that I got. But no, I bought matter of fact, the keychain I got on my set of keys. I got like a little bottle top opener. It was like I bought it from him at GCW.
Damn.
I like him. I also like Hologram. He's kind of one of those big special wrestlers that WCW did, sort of like they did with Canyon when they turned him into Mortis.
Mortis and Wrath were amazing, dude. I love them.
And Glacier. I love Glacier as well.
You mean Sub-Zero?
Will you stop?
Actually, I got the micro brawlers of both Mortis and Glacier.
Dude,
you know what's
awesome.
crazy? WWE on their Vault channel, they actually uploaded some dark matches with Kane as his Mortis gimmick.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I don't see what everybody said that WWE had a problem with him. I don't know why. I really don't understand why they would have a problem with Kanyon, because Chris Kanyon was probably one of the most
He was,
Dude, he was phenomenal, man, and he trained people. I mean, he trained
Really
everybody.
good
He
work in Brian Cage. Even Brian Cage still pays tribute to him in the ring.
Who better?
I love that.
Who better? Who better? You know, that's what Brian Cage always says. You know, he using TNA. Who better? You know, and I love this Wolverine, dude. And dude, I am so happy he's got that freaking Ring of Honor freaking television title.
He
I am
deserves
so
it.
excited.
Oh, yeah.
But the takeaway of the night for me, like the I guess call it the low point, because it really everybody knew he was going to be there, was Swerve Strickland. You know, he showed up and confronted not just MVP but Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
And to me, I mean,
honestly, that was a Dynamite moment, man. That should have aired on Dynamite.
it really should have. It took away from
But
the
then,
show.
I guess because it's Swerve's hometown, they wanted him to show up, so it makes sense.
His home state. So it was three people's home state Saturday night.
Oh yeah,
It was the
Darby Allin, Brian Danielson,
Swerve, and Daniel.
Brian Danielson, Darby Allin, and Swerve, and Brody King and Darby Allin was it was a Dynamite match, man. To me, it was a Dynamite match. That had to be like in the Mariah May match versus Willow Nightingale. Holy shit!
They
was crazy. I found out that the outfit that she wore, that Nightingale wore, she was paying tribute to Akira Hokuto.
Over in Japan, yes. And dude, I am phenomenally just like in awe of Willow's freaking strong style against Mariah May, dude. That whole match was hard hitting, and I honestly thought, I was like, dude, they're really gonna take the title from Mariah. Like,
no,
okay.
Man, they did. Did you see the media scrum?
Oh, no, I did not see the media screen.
I heard it sucked.
The commentator, the people that was supposed to ask questions didn't ask her shit. Only one person asked her a question and she's like, "Is that all for you guys? For me?" I was like, oh, go to hell. Walk off.
Well, I mean, she's doing like the Tony Storm, like the whole Tony Storm gimmick thing, like what Tony Storm used to do.
Speaking of Brody King, Walmart exclusive.
Man, he needs a monster push after that. I mean, and I didn't understand why they had Darby Allin out there at the very end of the pay-per-view. I didn't get it. I just didn't get it. Like, that was kind of a disconnect for me.
Well, we're kind of jumping all over the place. We'll get to that in a minute. What other matches were on there? I mean, there was a lot of matches, but like I said, nothing really dragged.
The opener was good.
If anything, I would say the Private Party Young Bucks was kind of a like, but that's because there was just really no build up. It looked like they just threw it together in a couple weeks. They just threw that together in a couple weeks, but everything else.
How did you like the opener?
What was the opener? That was fuck. Oh my god, it's drawing a blank, and it was a good match too.
Here, I'm gonna pull it up.
Yeah. Oh my god. See, I'm so unprepared right now. I totally lost track of time.
The very first match was Darby Allin versus Brody King.
Was it the first match?
No, it was Jay White versus. I thought it was Jay White versus.
Hangman.
Hangman and Jay White. Jay White versus Hangman. Yeah, and at the end of the match, we get two. Well, it wasn't that match. I'm sorry. A little bit later on, we get a debut during the TNT Championship match, which to me was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, Atlantis Jr. versus Brian Cage was phenomenal. The MXM Collection versus the Acclaimed with Rico. Dude, Rico has not aged, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all guys, man. On that 0 hour.
Mhm.
How did y'all take it?
I was like, holy shit, Rico?
I mean,
Yeah.
did y'all get a Billy and Chuck moment?
Yeah. You look so good to me.
Dude, I was like, why? At first, I had to ask Kelly. I was like, where do I know him from? He's like, Billy and Chuck, and I was like, the manager. He goes, yep. I went, oh.
When I think of Chuck and Billy, I think of Chuck Billy from Testament. You know,
But Billy and Chuck, man, it's Billy and Chuck. You know.
Oh, jeez. And they were supposed to get married.
And do y'all remember the movie that it
then
inspired?
they got 3 minutes.
Do y'all remember the movie
Chuck
it
and Larry?
inspired?
Chuck and Larry.
Yeah. Yeah, Adam
Up and Up,
Sandler.
Chuck and Larry.
Even Adam Sandler said that it was because of that whole thing that they were doing on television with Chuck Palumbo and Billy Gunn. He was like, we got to make a movie of this shit. It's
Well,
too
Adam
good.
Sandler is a pro wrestling fan, anyways.
He is. He is.
Dude, he hired. Dude, MJF was on the set of Happy Gilmore 2 playing his son.
Yes.
And I can't wait for that, 'cause I love the original Happy Gilmore. That was a classic comedy, one of Adam Sandler's best. You can tell Adam Sandler's a wrestler. Man, he always hires a lot of wrestlers in his movies.
Longest Yard, the Longest Yard, dude. Did I say anymore?
I mean, he even hired guys from New Japan Pro Wrestling, like the great Khali. That was back when he was wrestling in Japan before he was wrestling in WWE. That's how when I found he came to WWE, I was like, holy shit! I remember from Longest Yard when he came to WWE.
So I mean, yeah, Adam Sandler, dude. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. He's a goat. I mean, the last stand-up special on Netflix was but he's a fucking goat, man.
Mhm.
He's a goat. His movies are always on spot. There's been a couple of them where I'm like, wow, that was kind of like a letdown. But most of them are really funny, and most of them are really good.
Mhm.
But
his later films are just kept mad, but is Little Nicky classic.
Dude, I am excited for this right here is the very first, the second sequel he's ever done, if I'm correct. He did Grown Ups 2 and Happy Gilmore 2.
Mhm.
Am I right?
Oh, yeah. I even loved Billy. One of my other favorites he did was Billy Madison, Big Daddy. That was a good one.
What do you say? I can wipe my own ass.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Little kid, I can wipe my own ass.
I liked it when I just love that whole. I loved it when Big Show reenacted that scene from Waterboy, as he actually owns the right to Captain Sino.
Yeah.
Well, there is a micro brawler out there that.
Yeah, there really is.
I would love for Jazzwares to bring out a Captain Insano action figure. I would buy that.
That'd be cool.
I think didn't AEW make one?
No.
Mm-mm. Neither is WWE, from what I understand.
Yeah.
But also on Saturday, there was also another huge wrestling event that took place. Do y'all know about that one?
GCW? Yeah, Bully Ray made his appearance.
Games.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I watched the King of Pro Wrestling this weekend. It was phenomenal. I got to see. Well, unfortunately, David Finlay is still the global champion. And
that's not a bad thing, Phil. That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. But here's the good thing, though. I did check out this one wrestler. You might check out. He's part of the Bullet Club Rogue Army, which is Bad Luck Fale's is sub faction of Bullet Club.
Mm-hmm.
There's this big guy named Caveman Ugg. He comes out wearing like leather, like fucking Bruiser Brody and shit. Comes out with a skull mask, like an actual caveman. Japan, we're going wild for that shit because it reminded him of Bruiser Brody.
I also want to make a point. Is there any members of Bullet Club left?
There is the Bullet Club.
Is there even a Bullet Club? What you would consider a Bullet Club?
Yes, there's a bunch of factions of it.
There's the Bang Bang Gang, Bullet Club Gold.
Well, that one really don't count. I mean, I talk about like in the actual Japan.
Yes. There's
It's
the Bullet
still
Club
going?
War Dogs, the House of Torture,
Torture.
Bullet Club, and also the Bullet Club Rogue Army, which is in Australia.
Yeah, and then you also have ABC there too, Team ABC, which is Austin Aries and Chris Bay.
Well,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
you see, the Bang Bang Gang,
It's
they're not even
not
going by
Austin
Bullet
Aries.
Club
What's his
anymore.
name? His name's something else. Austin something.
Austin, Ace Austin.
It's Austin, yes.
Yeah, but the Bang Bang Gang, they're not even going by Bullet Club anymore. If you notice by all the intros.
They still count. It's still, to me, Bullet Club to me.
Bang Bang Gang, guns up, baby.
Yeah,
I
that's
still
it.
like him though.
But so what else from Wrestle Dream that we could talk about? Return of MJF and Daniel Garcia,
And Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole, bye. Yes, that was a surpriser right there. I was like, holy shit, Adam Cole.
He's clear for wrestling, and he's also going to tomorrow night. He's going to explain why he betrayed MJF.
Mm.
So they had to change the storyline a little bit, now that MJF is a babyface. So I think they're going to make the best of it. The storyline.
Yeah, like is he? Yeah, it's like what's his stance with the Undisputed Kingdom?
He's not a standstill with that. I don't think he's part of that anymore. After he did what he did Saturday night, chasing MJF away.
He's a babyface, and I think they're turning babyface as well. The Undisputed
Kingdom.
Yeah,
because they did do the handshake at the last Dynamite. Mike Bennett and
So I was like, why are they turning babyface? So I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you have how many heel factions do you have?
Too many.
A lot.
You have the learning tree.
The learning tree. You have whatever John Moxley's doing, which we should talk about that in a minute.
The Elite.
I mean, and then you had Undisputed Kingdom, and then you also have, from what I'm understanding, is
whatever Brian Cage's group is.
Oh yeah, the Cage of Agony.
Yeah, that and what's that one dude with the dreadlocks that acts like Bray Wyatt?
Dude, they're not heel or face, man.
And also the Don Callis family.
Don Callis family.
And also, let's see, there's also LFI.
Yeah.
Because I like Bruce.
But the other guys you're talking about, one of them is Dutch. The other one is what is his name?
I can't think of his name, but he looks cool as hell. He got the dreadlocks. He snaps his fingers. Yeah, coming out to the ring. Yeah,
dude,
the Righteousness.
The Righteous. Yeah, the Righteous.
There you go.
But there's only two people in that faction, so they're really not really a faction.
They're more. But yeah, I know what you mean, though. So I can see why the
Awesome Black.
I can see why that's in the air. There's things happening there. I have a little bit of insight on that one.
I can see the Undisputed Kingdom being babyface.
Well, because you had the Blackpool Combat Club.
They're turning heel.
Well, there is no more Blackpool Combat Club. It's whatever John Moxley, the Switchblade Conspiracy.
Oh yeah, the Switchblade. I even heard that his old friends might be joining too.
Yeah, old the Mr. Nightmare himself.
Yep.
I heard that as well, and I also heard that there is a rumor the machine behind that is the Money Machine. Also known, yes. And I also heard there was another person being involved with it as well in the coming weeks. And if the person that they're going to debut with them is the person in question, holy shit is all I'm going to say. Is holy shit. Because it makes a lot of sense. If they bring in, and I'll say his name, if they bring in Bobby Lashley to go with this freaking faction.
I thought Bobby Lashley was part of the Hurt Syndicate.
He never showed up yet.
They're holding it off, which is good.
They're holding him off, and like it said, they don't know which way they want to roll with him because either they're gonna put him with MVP,
Sammy Calloway, right?
Huh?
Sammy Calloway.
Sami Callihan.
Sammy Callahan, yes. The
Yes.
Switchblade.
Yeah, the Switchblade Conspiracy, or they were called the Switchblade Syndicate or something like that. No, they were called the Switchblade Conspiracy, but the
Hurt,
AEW right,
they're calling the Hurt Syndicate.
yeah, and
It's probably more sinister when they call it the Hurt Syndicate.
to me, man, I don't know.
Well, they can't use the Hurt business, so
Yeah, and what is up with Leo Rush being partnered with Top Flight, man?
That's another babyface. Oh,
he's been doing that for quite a few weeks.
Wow, like remember when he first joined AEW, he was mostly partnered with Dante Martin.
And he had a bad blood, or supposedly there was a lot of bad blood between him and Tony, but there he is.
They
Well, I think he.
after his excursion in Japan.
Well, I think he learned his lesson not to shoot off his damn mouth in front of money.
Yeah, like I said, after he went on his excursion to wrestle in Japan, he earned Tony Khan's respect and everything. Especially after teaming up with even he grinded and he learned how to behave.
Yeah, but we all know that the whole card itself, man. Like I said, the only two matches I seen on here that I was like, man, on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the Mark Briscoe match was phenomenal. Mark Briscoe and Chris Jericho tore the house down. That was a good match.
Chris
That was-
Jericho put Mark Briscoe over.
Dude,
I think that's why he's not going to retire because kayfabe or not, he really is a learning tree.
I mean,
He
Well,
likes
like I
putting these. He realizes he doesn't have much time left. He wants to put all these young wrestlers over. Look what he did for Orange Cassidy.
look what he did for Dan Garcia.
Mhm.
Exactly. Look what he did for Sammy Guevara.
Look what he's doing with Brian Keith. And
Yep. he did a lot of stuff with
Bill.
MJF. He's already putting. Look what he did with definitely Garcia. I mean, wow,
That's right.
that kid's a star coming, a rising star.
What's that one guy with Top Flight that he put over?
Dante Martin.
No, it wasn't Dante. Well, he did wrestle Dante, but no, the other one.
Actually,
Darius.
Action is ready. There you go.
Action Andretti.
Which he still needs to get more of a push too, because he's a good wrestler. He's a great wrestler.
And now we're going for a ride. Sorry. That song slaps, as these kids say today.
Terrible person you are.
Oh, jeez.
Speak for yourself.
So, I've been watching a lot of wrestling. I apologize. I'm eating some sprees, man. I love them. They're fucking delicious.
Nice.
But they're fucking delicious. I love them. But the GCW show.
Oh, but before we get to that, let's get to the final match.
Man, all right. I want to hold off on that. There's a lot to dissect in that match
Mm-hmm.
because of how the crowd reacted, how Moxley reacted with the crowd, how he reacted with Nigel, how I was taken aback by this. Did you see when he did this?
Oh man.
Did y'all catch that?
What at the end?
When Moxley was doing this in the middle of the ring?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't catch that.
Did you catch it, Phil?
A little bit of it, yeah.
When he was like looking around and he was like listening, he was like, and then he walked out and he grabbed Brian Danielson by the head. And the fan said, "Fuck you." He said, "Fuck me." Yeah, fuck you. He goes,
Oh yeah, that one kid. He's your brother.
yeah. He's like, "Fuck you," and then he walked away, and then he like just shrugged him off. And the way he was acting and looking around like if there was somebody watching,
Like he was paranoid or something.
not paranoid, but actually looking for the person that was watching.
Hmm.
And did you catch that Marina Shafir was wearing a key around her neck?
Yes, I did see that.
Wow.
That guy was like, I was like, why she got a key around it? It was like I just put it off like, oh, maybe she's dating somebody and that's a key to her heart. Or
She's
something.
married to Roderick Strong.
Oh, she's married to Roderick Strong.
Yeah, she's married to Roderick. But
Yep.
the interference and the way she got thrown out, John Moxley didn't even look mad about it or anything. He was like, and if you didn't notice, he was looking in the crowd. Whenever she was getting ejected, he was just looking in the crowd. And then when he walked over and slapped Nigel's headset off of his head, the camera caught it, and Nigel was just standing there like,
Even Nigel was freaked out what happened to Brian. He didn't want that to happen to Brian at all.
well, I mean, at first he did until that happened. And then Nigel mid commentary switched.
He's like, this is just too much.
What's
He's
up,
like-
Lenny?
Hey, Tessie.
And I was like, okay. So there's somebody watching. He was listening for him. There is a key around her neck. And at the end of the match, but before we get to the end of the match, Danielson hit 3 psycho knees, 2 LaBelle locks, and he could put down John Moxley. And Moxley hit him with 3
Death Rider.
Death Riders and 3 Bulldog chokes. And the Bulldog chokes ain't what put him to sleep. He put him in a
Regular old sleeper hole.
no, he put him in the what do they call it? The Kitamura whatever it is that Joe puts him in.
Oh yeah.
That's what he put him in. And you could see Bryce Rensburg, he was standing there and he went, ring the bell. Like he even dropped to his knees. Did y'all see him drop to his knees whenever he did that? Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then,
Everybody was selling that night.
dude, Bryce had tears, man. And he rolled out of the ring after, first Pac and Claudio came from the back with a bag. They threw the title in a bag. Like, and then they left with it. And then all of a sudden you see John Moxley wanting to, because he already said that Bryan Danielson wasn't going to go out on his shield or on his own sword. Because it'll make him retire. So after that happened, then you had the run in with Darby and Wheeler.
Mhm.
And Darby's over there getting monkey stomped, and Wheeler's over there taking care of Bryan. And then he's looking at Bryan. He shook his head, and he glanced over, and he eyed Darby. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, oh man.
And then he cocked his head, and then he psycho kicked him, gave him the psycho knee. I was like, wow, okay. And then they put duct tape on him, put him in the corner. Well, then Moxley and Claudio he started yelling for John. He's like, John. And Moxley wouldn't recognize. He said, Mox. And Mox looked at him, got in the ring, picked up Bryan Danielson, gave him the shot, gave him the gun,
Oh yeah.
and then handed Wheeler Yuta
Oh, the
The
bag.
bag.
the paper bag, the plastic bag. I meant
plastic bag. And dude, did you see the camera? How quick it turned away from that shit? Like,
Oh yeah.
And dude, it was like, I was sitting there. I was like, what the flying fuck? And then how it went off the air was Darby was sitting in the ring on the thing going, why do that? Why even have Darby Allin try to enter? You know, I could understand if it was Daniel Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
I would understand if it was.
Well, he came out later. He came out with the wrestling guy.
Yeah, he came
Even
out.
Orange Cassidy came out.
He came out whenever the rest of the locker room came out. But what I'm saying is, it could have been anyone but fucking Darby Allin. Darby Allin was acting like that was Sting, which if it was Sting, I'd have been like, okay, that makes sense. That's not fucking Sting, dude. He had really no ties to Daniel or to Bryan Danielson. None. He had none. Well, because, you know, I respect you. Really, bro? And Moxley beat you for your number one contendership match? Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you really had no dog in that fight. You really had no care in the world. And Wheeler and Darby have never really tagged together. They never became like enemies or friends or anything. So again, why have him there? Like I said, it was a big disconnect for me. And I know I'm not the only one. I read a lot of people saying the same thing. Like, why even have him there? I get he's a pillar and they want to promote him and put him over and want him to be a future world champion. Not right now. Maybe in 4 years, but not right now.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't ready. He's not ready. He's not a viable contender, in my opinion. And I'm not trying to take away from his size, but it's who he is and what he represents. It's he's too over the top with his crazy antics. He's Jeff Hardy on crack. You know, I mean, how many coffin drops did he take to beat Brody King? 3, 4?
Mm-hmm. Something like that.
You see what I'm saying? And just like Orange Cassidy, whenever he was TNT, or I'm sorry, the international champion, at the end of his run, one orange punch didn't knock anybody out. How many did he have to use on certain people? 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? On Roderick Strong, he hit him with 2, and Roddy still beat him. But everybody knew Roddy was winning that title. But the thing is, though, Darby is in that same kind of niche with Orange Cassidy and the conglomeration. Now, the conglomeration is a plethora of misfits. I mean, you have Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Rocky Romero, Kyle O'Reilly, and whoever else they want to throw in there for the next whenever. Willow.
The conglomeration. You also don't forget Willow's part of the conglomeration.
We did. I mean, dude. I mean, there's more people in the conglomeration than anything. I mean, it's
and Tomohiro Ishii. If Tomohiro Ishii's part of the conglomeration, that means conglomeration is part of chaos.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Literally, it is chaos.
Yeah, it's just conglomeration means anybody and everybody. You know, it could be anyone at any given time. Like, oh, Darren Garcia. Hook.
And for those who
Hook
don't
is
know,
in the problem.
Chaos is a faction from New Japan Pro Wrestling, which Okada used to be a member of until he decided to join the Elite.
Yes, and then on top of that, you also have Hook, part of the conglomeration.
Is he actually part of it?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
dude.
That's another one that came out there at the end of the match too.
Mm-hmm. There was a lot.
The word of the day is participation. Anyone who participates in the conglomeration joins it. Ha!
Yeah. I'll follow that man anywhere.
That is the best line ever.
Kyle O'Reilly, dude.
Mark Briscoe is a man of words. What can I say? The guy can put on a promo and make it chef kiss.
Like Kyle O'Reilly is like, yeah, we did this. And he goes, did I miss anything? And he goes, yeah. And if you ain't down with that, let's go, boys. And he's like,
follow that man anywhere.
They so you know,
get out of here.
Orange Cassidy's with Renee's like, whatever.
Yeah, get your ass out of here, Jack Perry. That's fucking funny, dude.
Man.
Get the hell out of here, Jack Barry.
Get your ass out of here, Jack Perry.
Oh, I also speaking of which, I actually found out that Mark and Jay were actually originally going to be part of the Wyatt family. Till that happened. Till
I don't know if that's the true thing, man.
that's what Mark Briscoe said, but that's who knows.
Yeah, but also on GCW last year, man. I'm sorry, 2022. The Briscoes were part of War Games in GCW, and I watched the clips of that, dude. And I'm gonna tell you, man. He made the appearance, man. Our friend the Train.
Last week.
It was running late, Phil. It was running late. Our friend the Train.
Well, it's because we started late. That's why. Because title Tuesday night on Dynamite.
Yeah, that's right. But dude, the train made an appearance. Congratulations to our special guest, the Train. And we're not talking about or dudes or whatever you're into. But yeah, but no, dude, that's hilarious. I'm just glad the Train made an appearance. And I want to say something to you, Josh. Congratulations on beating the Jaguars.
In England.
The only person probably not thrilled about it is probably Tony Khan.
Dude, did you see our game though?
How did that go?
We murdered the Cardinals. 34 to 13.
I feel so bad for anyone who's a Cowboy fan.
Dude, they got monkey stomped by the fucking Lions, dude.
Destroyed. I'm like, they got destroyed. I was like, holy fuck.
Dude, it wasn't as bad as the fucking Saints, though.
I mean,
dude, 51 to 27.
Oh,
speaking.
Well, at least they hit the 20s.
Yeah, true story.
At least they didn't go out like punks. They got their ass whooped, but they didn't go out like punks.
Yeah. So I'm thinking next year, if y'all are cool with this, like maybe we can start our own fantasy football league.
I mean, you know what? I honestly do not know how to do all that shit.
Oh, speaking of which, Chris Jericho.
I watch people do it, and it's like, man, I don't know how to set all that up.
I can set it up. Don't worry.
It's like I know one year I had someone is like, I don't know what it's like. Here, you pick my team, man.
We can do this. We can do this.
Oh, Josh, are you a fan of Asabath?
The who? What?
The band.
Dude, he's not from down here, bro. He probably don't know who Asabath is.
You know what? I do know who Asabath is.
They're back.
Well,
I didn't even know they were gone.
They only made one album.
2 albums.
The second one was an EP, man.
No, it wasn't. I actually have the full albums right here. I can show you.
Great.
And then he also
Green Jelly.
Dude, Green Jelly's awesome. They had a new album drop.
Nice.
Yes. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, did you see Terrifier yet?
Yes, I have.
Art the Clown.
Yeah.
3.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
A lot of people are upset about. Dude, I watched Mousetrap. Have you seen that?
No, I'll check that out.
Oh, dude, it's on Peacock. And
you said a lot of people. Wait, you said a lot of people are pissed about that. The Terrifier.
Well, let me phrase that. There's one guy I know who hates the movie. He said Art the Clown's a rip off of Asabath Clown from Joe Wayne Gacy. Joe Wayne Gacy doing the cover art for Asabath's first album. And to me,
dude, it's like
I love Art the
Clown. I love horror movies, and this one is like because it just takes you back to the old 80s horror.
It does.
And plus, it had a shower
albums, not EPs, Mike.
Well, I knew the string pops and balloons when the one with Joe Wayne Gacy on it. He did the cover art for.
This is a
that.
second album. It's not an EP. It's a full length album.
What year did that one come out?
1996.
And the first one came out in what, 1994?
Yep, and the demo, their EP for their demo came out afterwards. They had it.
Yeah.
You must be talking about the demo EP or something.
Yeah, well, they also had the lead singer. He also made another band too. Actually, two more bands.
Pet Boy and the Elephant Man.
Yeah, and they came to concert at Soul Kitchen here in Mobile. I want to say 2003, 2004.
Oh yeah,
but yeah, and he was talking about then getting Acid Bath back together, but some of the members, one or two of the original members died.
Yeah, it was the bass player that died
Yeah,
due to a car accident, and
he
happened right after the second album.
Yeah, and he was like, I want to get the band, I want to bring it back, but I didn't know how people would react to it because it was such a cult following of Acid Bath.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're from New Orleans. And
Well, actually around from Houma, Louisiana, which on the
almost
outskirts.
Shreveport, yeah, in that area. And he has a huge cult following, huge following.
They all have a following. Even Sammy Duet.
Huge.
He's in right. He's also in another band called Goat Whore, which he started right after Acid Bath broke up.
I know Goat Whore.
Everybody knows Goat Whore.
I love it. I saw him like 2 or 3
I've
times.
seen him. I've actually hung out with the lead singer, Goat Whore. Nice man. He loves to drink liquor.
Oh yeah, Ben. He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, let's get back to wrestling though.
Well, you're the one who got on this freaking metal trip, bro. Speaking of which, there's a new EP album out of Slaughter to Prevail. If anybody's interested, it came out today.
Yeah, I heard the new single.
Wow.
Yes, brutal.
Very satanic. Very satanic.
Like he's got to have a bag full of lozenges on tour with him all the time.
He has to have some dude. And the song he did with what is the name of that band? And Falling in Reverse.
Yeah.
Wow. The song he did with them and Tech Nine. Brutal, man. That dude deserves awards, man, for his vocals alone. Alex the Terrible.
Shit.
But since we're showing off other stuff, I'll show something I actually picked up and I'm very proud of.
What? Hold up.
The last 3 seasons that only aired in Japan of the Transformers series.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Subtitled?
It's English dubbed, but not by the American team. It's probably like a couple guys in their basement that overdubbed it. But yeah, it is the last 3 seasons that aired only in Japan.
Nice.
And I had it before, and it got stolen from me. And I finally found it, and I was like, yes, this was my birthday present to myself.
So this is what you watched this weekend, Mike. I heard Megan Bain's in renegotiations with AEW. She's out of contract.
Dude, she beat Matt Cardona 1-2-3 last week or last month.
She is a real life Amazon.
Megan Bain.
Megan Bain?
Yeah. You met her. Well, you met her when she was in Chicago. She comes out the Megasis.
The Megasis. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, she pinned Matt.
I had to think about that once you said you had to say the Megasis. I'm like, oh, where? Yeah.
Yeah. She pinned Cardona.
Oh, nice.
And Cardona was like, "What the fuck?" And it was. And what I'm gathering, man, they're fixing to turn Mance Warner face. Old Mance is going to go face.
Nothing new. He was face before.
Yeah, but him and Effie don't like each other on storyline versions, man. And I'm going to be honest, bro. Daddy's upset. Daddy was a little pissed. And Joey Janela, you had Joey Janela, Effie, Megan Bain, and you had the one they call Manders on a team for War Games.
Manders.
I like the big guy, man.
Manders is a
and
pretty cool dude. I actually got to meet him.
And then on the other side, you had Manser, you had Cardona, Steph DeLander, and I forget their fourth member. Oh, no, I didn't. It's Jimmy fucking Lloyd.
Jimmy fucking Lloyd. Oh no! It's the Broski.
The Broski, Jimmy Lloyd. Dude, I'm so happy he embraced that gimmick. I'm loving it, man. It's
he needed a change.
Great. Oh, dude, he's phenomenal, man. Nice guy. Very, very quiet after the show is over. If you catch him, he don't like to sign autographs very much, and he don't like a lot of attention. He really don't. But neither does Jordan Oliver.
Sign my chair.
Well, I mean, but you have to ask him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." And he's really.
He was in line. It was what the champ? Fuck,
Mance?
Huh?
Mance Warner.
It was Mance Warner, Jimmy Lloyd, and Mustafa, all in one table area, just standing right there, just signing autographs.
Oh yeah, did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that Willow knighting that? No, Tony Storm got number one of the 250 women in PWI, and number one got Cody Rhodes.
He's a heel, man. He's a fucking heel.
Who? Cody?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I also heard that. Speaking of which, Tony Storm's going to be wrestling Catalina in CMLL this Friday.
You know what? That reminds me. I'm gonna buy my. Probably when I want to get off the air, I'm probably gonna buy my ticket to the Chicago show.
And also, here's another good thing that's happening this weekend. I'm gonna have, since we can't just be due to the incident. We're not because of. I'm gonna have. I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I'm gonna work on this weekend. Get us form our own Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook page. Well, we already got a Facebook page.
Yeah, Facebook. We need a.
I'm going to work on developing a Twitter and Instagram. I might need you guys can help me out, like some things, like some pictures, like designs for Ringside Rants.
Well,
I made a Snapchat.
We got the logo, so
I made a Snapchat, but I ain't put nothing in it.
Like I said, I could send me the link to the Snapchat or something. I could probably.
There's nothing there.
And I'm going to give you guys like an email address for Ringside Rants at gmail.com, form us own, and you guys, all of us will have access to it.
Yeah.
And I'll give you guys the personal information for it. And
another password I gotta remember.
Let's just say this. Let's not talk about the inner workings of what we're doing live because someone could steal our shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect.
We're talking about that. Oh man.
That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give out the personal information anymore, but these are some ideas I had just for advertising.
So, so on GCW, what did Bully Ray do?
Man, the whole show. There's a match that I was watching, and I'm going to tell y'all this. I am so excited because in general, it was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
You had the number one contenders at hardcore scramble match between Too Tough Tony, John Wayne Murdoch, Sikope, Bam Sullivan, Lou Nixon, and Mr. Danger. And then they had the ultraviolet title match between Rina Yamashita versus Brandon Kirk.
Yeah, I heard she lost the title after that. Well, after 2 years.
Yeah. And then you had
Rina Yamashita lost it?
Yeah. And,
oh man, I love Rina.
And so the War Games was I didn't see. I think Bully Ray showed up night 2. I didn't see night 2 yet. I only saw night 1.
Okay.
Oh,
And,
apparently, like one of the guys that worked behind the scenes during the old days of Ring of Honor passed away. What was his name?
I have no idea. I didn't even know
You
that.
got me. I mean, you're telling us. You got to have the facts, Phil.
Tell us, brother.
There we go. That's Phil's T-shirt. Have the facts, Phil.
Yeah, have the facts. There you go. But no, Sidney King versus Leon Slater was a good match. Cole Radrick versus Blake Christian, phenomenal match.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah.
And dude,
Ready,
I am a huge fan of this tag team. Balance is forever, man.
Oh yeah, his name was Joe Koff, who led the Ring of Honor during the Sinclair era.
Okay.
Balance is forever, right there.
Yeah, balance is forever. But no, I'm serious though, man. Kevin Koo, Dominic Garrini. I don't see no one beating them ever. And they were even comparing their run to the Los Macizos whenever they held the title and they got held up in Mexico for over like 7 months. And they took on Grim Reaper and Ruckus.
Grim Reaper.
Man, Grim Reaper's awesome, dude. And so is Ruckus.
It's just the name makes me laugh.
Oh, dude, he's a phenomenal independent wrestler. And I didn't get to watch Night 2 yet, but Gringo Loco was a great match. He had a great match between him and Alec Price.
Cool
That
dude,
was a
man.
good match.
Very cool dude.
Yeah, dude, you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the rapper Ritz. That's who Gringo Loco reminds me of. He looks almost like him. The only difference is he don't have giant red hair, like big old afro.
Almost like Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover.
Yeah,
he looks like him.
Oh, God. Oh, by the way, Mike, I know you don't like Meltzer, but he actually complimented Walker Stewart's commentary.
Dude, the only thing I have a problem with Meltzer is whenever he goes on his tirades on hate. And it ain't just hate on like one company. He basically blasphemized GCW. He has blasphemized AEW before and TNA.
And WWE, and the only people that really hate him the most is WWE fans.
But because he don't show them no love, he's never given anybody in that company a 5-star match.
Well, he's given Gunther and them 5-star matches.
But they were not in WWE.
He's gave Gunther and Sheamus 5-star matches in WWE.
Yeah, but okay, that's it.
He's very picky on his matches.
But if it was in a Tokyo Dome, he got 22 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
of Tokyo Dome, see the news as
the Young
Zack
Bucks
Sabre
are coming
Jr.
back to wrestle Dynasty.
Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. won the.
Yeah, I was saying that he won the World Heavyweight Championship against Tetsuya Naito, and I have it right here. This is the pay-per-view is called New Japan Pro Wrestling King of Pro Wrestling.
Yeah,
and it took place on
probably Sunday
on October 14th, 2024, and this is the first King of Pro Wrestling event since 2019. The event will mark Hiroshi Tanahashi's 25th anniversary, which he debuted in October 1999.
Wow.
And also, let's see. I'll give you some of the matches they had. It was Hiromu Takahashi defeated Mystico by submission. And they're kind of tempting on a hair versus mask match, which is, pretty big in both wrestling and Lucha Libre. And the Intergalactic Jet Setters, Kevin Knight and Kushida, defeated Bullet Club War Dogs and won the IWGP Junior Tag Team belts.
Okay.
And TMDK, they retained the Mikey Nicholas and Shane Hayes retained the IWGP tag belts against Caveman Ugg and Bad Luck Fale, the Rogue Army.
Yeah.
Shingo Takagi defeated Roy Oya by pinfall for the Never Overweight Championship. And Ren Narita defeated Jeff Cobb for the New Japan World Television Championship match. Yep, one of the 3 Musketeers got the belt. He defeated Jeff Cobb.
Nice.
And Hiroshi Tanahashi, Shota Umino, and El Fantasma with Jado defeated the House of Torture, Evil, Yujiro Takahashi, and of course Yoshinobu Kanemaru with Dick and Friends, aka Dick Togo, in a 6-man tag match. And Doki defeated Sho by pinfall, and David Finlay defeated Hiroki Goto by pinfall, and he beat it right in front of his kids were in the crowd too. Goto's kids. Makes Finlay a great heel, and of course, Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Tetsuya Naito for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Jeez. Was that their version of Monday Night Raw or something?
Huh?
Is that their version of Monday? Yeah, because that happened. Because today's the 15th, so that yesterday was Monday. So yeah, that happened
on a Monday morning, which is their Monday evening.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Japan's like 12
half a day,
like a half a day ahead of us.
12 hours, I think, 12 to 14 hours.
Yeah, so it took place the show took place around like 3 o'clock in the morning and ended around like 7 a.m. or something for us.
Did you watch it?
Hell yeah, loved it. I had to, I unfortunately fell asleep, so I had to finish the rest of the day and everything because, I have work and everything. That's the only thing I don't like about it, but But here's the thing, though. I have the 4th and 5th off of January for Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty,
which is going to be awesome. How do y'all feel about AEW being on Max next year?
I'm excited.
How do you feel about? I have to actually subscribe to something.
Yeah, for real. How do y'all feel about Fox Sports getting an AEW show?
Yeah, Fox Sports Mexico got AEW as well.
That's what I'm saying. Fox Sports Mexico, and
so that's why SmackDown got kicked off of Fox.
No,
or it is doing shitty.
Well, SmackDown went to USA because USA offered them more money, and Fox didn't kick them off. They just thought that they didn't agree with a lot of the WWE programming.
They censored a lot of things too.
Because they went straight to Fox. They didn't go to like one of the subsidiaries of Fox. They didn't go to like FS1. They didn't go to FX. They didn't go to FXX. They went straight to Fox. Where great shows go to die. I mean, look at Firefly.
God, I love that show.
I mean, I'm being honest. I mean, you can hate it
all. Oh yeah, look at Terminator: The Sarah Connor Chronicles. Only lasted 2 seasons.
Dude, I mean, every good show goes to die.
Let's see.
The only one that survived it was House,
and they kicked off Family Guy for a minute too.
They kicked him off like 2 or 3 times, and they made a joke about it every time. It's like, well, we got canceled. I was like, oh, is there any way to get us back? Yeah, if this show failed, we probably got a shot. And all of them got fucking.
And then the Cleveland
show. It was a cult following that saved Family Guy, though, on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane. And Orville died there. Well, now it's on, I think, Hulu. Yeah.
The adults, well, yeah, Cartoon Network, yeah. And I think
Fox does not know how to, unless it's the X-Files or House. Fox does not know how to keep science fiction shows.
No. Well, I mean, they did keep Sleepy Hollow for a while, 6 seasons.
Yeah,
I tried. You know what? I watched the first 2 or 3 seasons of that. Then after that, I was like,
It got weird.
And then 24, man. 24 was awesome.
No.
That's more political, like espionage. I'm talking about like science fiction now.
I hated 24. Hated it. Dude, I was not a fan. I like Kiefer Sutherland now. I love him. I loved him in Lost Boys. And I loved him in Stand By Me. But
I also liked him when he I can see why Hideo Kojima wanted him because of 24, because he did a lot of political espionage. He played a political espionage character.
And dude, if y'all have not watched Rabbit Hole, I recommend. I highly recommend.
All right, back to wrestling.
But anyway, yeah. So the thing is, we have. I think Josh, you showed us something a little while ago.
Yes, I do got something.
I'm gonna tee that up. I teed that up for you there, buddy.
The All Elite crate.
Hold on. Before we go any further, Josh,
Yes,
are you all elite?
I'm always all elite.
Let's go. Fucking go.
But yes, but before we do this unboxing, this episode of Ringside Ride is sponsored by
Dubby. If you're in a game and you want to get your game on, go to w.gg, put in 10% off Ringside Rants. Or Ringside Rants 10%.
Ringside Rants 10%.
10% off. It's
All
something
caps.
like that. Yeah. All caps. Yeah, because we're capping on you motherfuckers. That's how we do things around here. And
Damn
you
right.
know, if you're in the middle of anything in your life and you're like, you know what, I don't know what to do. Josh, show the bottle. Show the bottle, Josh. Grab yourself some fucking Dubby. Then guess what? Your brain is gonna go into fucking overdrive. And guess what? You're gonna make the best decisions of your fucking life, and you're gonna thank the guys right here at Ringside Rants, because you know what? We look out for you. And
Damn right.
W energy drinks are not made with all this frou-frou bullshit. Okay, you get coffee fruit extract. They taste fucking delicious. And if you're not like me, you're not really an energy drink guy. Guess what they got? They got you covered, bro. They got you covered so well. Electrolyte drinks, Cranberry Splash, watermelon lemonade, bro. All in Dubby.gg. Now they have the coolest fucking flavors you'll ever come across on their fucking energy side too.
And
No,
they're
they got
all sugar free.
100%, 100 per fucking cent. And they have this flavor called Grandpa's Dentures. Was like grape flavored bullshit. Oh yeah. And they got another flavor, Dub sauce. Bro, I don't know if you know this or not, but that sounds like a little low key, you know, like a drug deal going wrong. Hey man, you got the sauce? I always got the Dub sauce. Boom. So I mean, Dubby energy drink. It ain't about if you need it. It's a life factor. You have to fucking have it.
Go to
give us a
w.gg, place your order.
fucking right.
Damn.
Ringside Rant sent you.
If they don't know who the fuck we are, tell them to send us our fucking money.
If you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Buy more.
B.
That's one word, Phil. Buy more. That's 2 words.
Buy more.
Buy more. You can never have enough Dubby. Buy fucking more.
All right. So,
If you're ever in a jam, buy Dubby.
all right. We ain't doing that this week.
Oh, come on, man. That's great. You know my jingle's awesome.
No, it's not.
If you got a tickle in your pickle, buy Dubby.
The views that and words do not express the views and words of Phil and Josh.
Anyways,
No.
now on to this. This is
Oh,
the
elite.
All Elite crate. I think this is the full gear crate for this month
Next
of
month?
October.
Well, next month will be full gear.
Yeah, so this will be going for that pay-per-view or whatnot. So it
You're
is it is still sealed. Well, here, let me cover up my address here.
Where are you at, Josh? Let me see. Where we at? Where can I send that
It
pipe
is
bomb?
still sealed. I have not opened it. I have not looked at any other reviews. So if you want to make my screen a little bigger so everybody can see,
Let's do a thing, Josh. Wait, that's you. That's me.
that's you. Whoa, stream close up. Damn, comb the beard.
I'm trying to find where can I boom. There you go.
All right.
You have the whole show to yourself, Josh. What are you doing?
So right here, I'm gonna make the
Do me a favor. Won't you burn out your thing with a lighter or something? Your address, or just cut it out.
Well, I'm gonna put it down so nobody could see it. So it's on the bottom.
Yeah.
So there we go. Sliced open.
Rock on, Batman. Rock on.
All right.
So I get a shirt.
On top, here's the spoiler card. I'm not going to show that yet.
Okay. Do I get a shirt this time, Josh? Do I get the shirt?
Well, we'll see.
I get a shirt.
A shirt that you like.
I get a shirt.
So
is that Brody King? I look like a Brody King shirt. I hope that's a Brody King shirt.
This is a gray shirt.
Is that a Brody King shirt? No, it's MJF. Oh, it's even better. You can keep that. I don't want an MJF shirt.
Yes.
No, it's MJF.
So
It's cool.
Shirt with a. Why is there a cat on it?
Because he likes cats. Remember, he don't like dogs. He's a cat person.
Oh, okay. So there's a MJF.
With
Nice
cat.
gray shirt.
Yeah, it's MJF.
All right.
It's Max.
Next is a
Is that a
sticker.
sticker of MJF. What is that? Oh, that's
It's your favorite wrestler, Mercedes Moné.
yeah.
What other stuff did you get?
He's opening it slowly. We're getting spoiled here.
All right.
Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt? Is that my shirt? Is that Brody King?
It's a black shirt.
Is it a Brody King shirt? Overrated DVD.
MD.
DMD.
Oh
So Britt Baker.
no, not a shirt I want. You can keep it.
Uh,
Overhated. It says overhated, don't it? The red says it makes an 8.
Or hated, I guess. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I actually got a limited edition Britt Baker from Target.
Well, they can't see that right yet, Phil, because we're not on the screen.
Okay. They're still continuing the micro brawler minis.
Who do we get?
Open it.
Who do we get?
Several figures you could get out of this one is Kenny Omega, 1 out of 40. Matt and Nick Jackson, 1 out of 20. And there's some chases of them, 1 out of 100s. The Acclaimed.
Yay.
All any 3 of them are 1 out of 10.
Yay.
Swerve Strickland,
Ooh.
1 out of 20.
I like
Soraya, 1 out of 20.
That's nice.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, and the ultimate one is 1 of 1, a golden Kenny Omega.
You got the golden Kenny. I have a feeling you got the golden Kenny.
Man, it's shit.
If you get the golden Kenny,
If I get that, I'm going on vacation. So drum roll.
you got the golden Kenny.
It is Soraya.
I dig it.
All right.
It's
not
very
that bad.
good.
It's look the itty bitty thing.
That's cool.
All right. So next,
A DVD.
a Young Buck wallet.
Nice.
Oh, that's an eBay collector.
Yeah, I'll probably give that to my brother for Christmas.
Hey, Christmas is right around the corner, everybody. He's buy me stuff on for my Christmas wish list.
All right. Hangman Adam Page pin.
Nice.
That's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
You have, nothing yet. I haven't seen what belongs to me yet. There's nothing in here that belongs to me yet.
Oh, this is pretty cool. An Excalibur micro brawler.
The lovely man in the mask.
The masked man, the masked commentator man.
Yeah.
I was doing my impression of Regal and you ruined it. Thanks.
Let's see. The next one is
The
a
lovely
poster.
man in the mask.
What do we get? Is that a poster? Did I get a poster? Is it like a Britt Baker poster? Oh,
That is epic.
that's beautiful. That's
Death
the
Triangle poster.
I might have to have this one framed.
because that's
Yeah.
sad.
It's sad. They're no more.
Well, they're still in AEW. They're just they shot
All right.
themselves in the foot.
What else we
No.
get, Josh? What else we get? The big thing.
There's one more thing, and also let me see if I also got the golden ticket. If I got the golden ticket, that means I get free tickets to Dynamite.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. If you get the golden ticket, then you get a free pair of tickets to any Dynamite you're choosing. So, right now, this is the autograph, and it is Dante Martin,
Nice.
That's cool.
which I already have his autograph. So, and unfortunately, I did not get the golden ticket.
Man, a lot of people were body shaming Melina today.
What they buying a shaving my cat?
Yeah,
Shaving my cat.
Yeah, Melina. I'm sorry, yeah, the Melina from wrestling.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it happens. I mean, I think
But yeah, that's the.
he's pretty
But
well
that's
for a woman.
everything. That's everything for the All Elite crate. There was 300 chases of the Excalibur Micro Brawler.
You didn't get
Other
one.
than that,
You didn't get one.
no, I didn't. I didn't get the chase. So, actually,
You know what?
I like
You-
the Death
you-
Triangle Walker.
You lost your spot, Josh. Nothing in there belongs to me.
Yeah, I might have to drop this one and go back to the Pro Wrestling T1 because
That's
I
the one
missed
that
out,
has
I missed out on last month's Pro Wrestling T1, and it was pretty awesome, man. I wish I would have got that one. This,
So-
I'm going to be honest, the last two All Elite crates were not that
Man.
good.
Man,
Man,
the coolest thing you got in there, man, was the Death Triangle thing.
yeah, that's probably the only thing I'm going to keep out of this.
I mean, the MJF shirt's it's a shirt.
It's all right. Wear it to work. Kid gets dirty and walks off on his own.
The overhated shirt's pretty cool.
Uh-huh.
If you like DMD. And what other one is there? There is
I might.
No
and I
Brody
probably
King.
get the Excalibur.
no
Michael
Brody, bro. No King. No Brody King.
Nah.
Very disappointing. No Austins. Speaking of which, I did come to listen to his album, I Hate God.
No, it's God's. That's not. That's God's hate. I hate God's different sludge metal.
I Hate God is was one of the drummer from Down. And
Is it God Hate? Is it God Hate?
Yeah, it's God's Hate. Yeah.
God
Yes,
Hate.
God's hate. I Hate God is a metal band from New Orleans. I've seen like 2 times.
Yeah, I've seen them, and I've seen them several times. What is that?
EMD.
Oh, that's a pretty cool package, man.
I
It
know.
is. Make it
Limited
purple.
edition from Target.
It's pretty cute. Yeah, I know you like purple. But the cool thing about everything that's happened this week in wrestling.
Silver. And that's pink, thank you.
Okay, it's pink.
Bret Hart. It's a tribute to Owen Hart. So show some respect.
But
Haters.
so do y'all want to watch a match or you want to wait till next week?
What time is it?
It's 11:05. We got time for one match.
Listen to Phil. He's like, we always got time to watch a match. You know what I'm saying? We always got time.
We got time to watch a match, yeah. Oh,
All right, so what are we watching tonight? We watching Extreme. We watching Technical. We watching High Flying. We watching.
you know what? I picked last week, so you guys, it's one of you all pick one.
But if you don't want to leave it up to me, man, because we're gonna watch midgets.
The views
I'm
of
sorry.
Mike do not reflect the views of
Sorry.
Billy.
Let me rephrase it. I should not ever use the M word. That is so wrong of me.
Unless it's the name of the company.
Yeah. Well, okay. We won't watch little people wrestle. There we go. We're gonna watch little people wrestle.
Unless we
All
have We get permissions from that comedian.
I mean, I could probably ask the comedian. He'd probably give me okay. I think maybe.
Can we talk about little people wrestling? You mean midget? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Can we call it that? Sure. Like, okay.
All right. Well, I want to watch something kind of with like.
You
Speedball
always
Mike
watch
Bailey.
Japanese. You watch Speedball? Really watch Speedball? Really?
What's
You want to
wrong
watch
with
Speedball? You want to watch Speedball?
Yes, I like
Me,
Speedball
Phil.
Mike Bailey. He's awesome.
Killing me, Phil. You're killing me. You're killing me, Phil.
What's wrong with Speedball?
Nothing's wrong with Speedball. It's just
Then why am I killing you then?
Because you're just killing me, Phil. You're killing me.
Well, fine.
Thank you, the hell? I don't want to watch that. Oh, back up. No, back up. Back up again, motherfucker. Back up. We could watch no, we can't watch that. We could watch no, we can't watch that either. We could watch no, we can't watch that either.
Oh, before we get to the match, do you know any of the results from that the show that we're supposed to go to?
Yeah, I have all that. I have all that from Carnage Cup from this past weekend.
Which I'm still mad about. I was like, I wanted to go. I wanted to go.
I know.
Well, at least I get to watch Royal Quest. Royal Quest is coming up week.
So,
and what's wrong with Japanese pro wrestling?
Everything, Phil. Everything's wrong with it.
How dare you?
It's terrible, Phil. They don't make no sense. They don't have no storylines.
They do.
I'm just messing, man. You see me laughing. Come on. Give me a break, bro.
All right,
Give me a break, bro. Give me a break. But there is a match I do want to see with Speedball in it. It was actually, you know what? How about this match? I know this sounds crazy to me to even go there with you because you want to watch a Speedball match. What about Do You Believe?
Joe Hendry
versus Joey Janela.
Joe Hendry versus Joey Janela.
When did this take place?
6 days ago.
Oh, really? Oh, recent.
Yeah.
GCW?
No. House of Glory.
Oh God, we're gonna have to hear JD on commentary.
I mean, can we watch that without getting striked?
It's an indie company, so
yeah. The only person who's going to hate us is JD from New York. Ugh. So I get 2 fucks about JD from New York.
All right,
dude, he's getting trolled. He's losing viewerships because if you look at most of his
his shit's wrong, dude. Everything he predicts is wrong. You talking about me fantasy booking? That fucker sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, his wrestling predictions were garbage.
He works for an indie company, but yet he hates indie style.
But he loves Amazing Red.
Oh yeah, I mean he also loves Low Key.
Well, I mean, dude, I love Low Key. I don't want to get fucking monkey stoned.
That guy's great
right now.
He just unfortunately he has that Austin Aries has.
Dude, Low Key is one of those people you want to stay on their good side because he will fucking hurt you in the ring.
Speaking of which, I found out Alpha Junior.
Alpha?
Yeah, Alpha Junior. He basically attacked a wrestler that was his gimmick was as a Puerto Rican wrestler. His gimmick was a Samoan, and he beat the living crap out of him in the ring until he was knocked out. It went from a work to a fucking shoot. I saw that on Instagram, and I was like, "Holy fuck!"
I mean, dude, Alpha Junior is one of those people you don't want to mess with in general. I mean, any of the Samoans. I mean, legitimately, dude, I don't even want to mess with the Samoans. And I love the Samoan guys, and I don't want to fuck with them. Like Zilla.
No,
great guy.
Went to fucking prison.
Well, no, he didn't go to prison. That was what's his name went to prison? Jacob.
No, it was Zilla went to prison.
I thought Jacob Fatu went to prison. Yeah. It was Jacob, dude. 'Cause that's the
It was
reason why
Zilla, what I
WWE
heard.
was like, Zilla went to prison? When did Zilla go to prison?
Before his training.
Here, I gotta make I gotta make a call real quick. But I'll be watching the match with you. So once you put it on.
All right, cool. At age 15, Fatu was charged with aggravated robbery and spent 6 years at the Texas State Penitentiary. Okay.
Told you.
Huh. I thought Jacob Fatu went to prison.
I heard Jacob lost a lot of weight though for WWE.
Yeah, Fatu was arrested for robbery at 18 years old, dude.
It was 15 though, but close enough.
No, Jacob was 18. Zilla was 15. Yeah, Zilla was 15, and nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
he served time for armed robbery at 18 years old. Jacob Fatu did.
Then why is Zilla being saying he went to prison?
He went to prison for 6 years at age 15.
Aggravated robbery. Yeah, 6 years. Wow. So Zilla and Jacob Fatu went to prison
Yep, both of them did.
for robbery, which is fucking crazy. Okay.
And yet, here's the thing, though. I think it's kind of hypocritical of Jim Cornette to make fun of Mr. MDK.
Oh, you talking about Nick Gage?
Yeah, Nick Gage. He makes fun of Nick Gage when other wrestlers went to prison too. He called him the bank addicted drug robber. You know what he calls Okada? He calls him O'Cody. Like, it's just, what the fuck?
He's an asshole, dude. Fuck him. We don't talk about him. So we watch Joe Henry or Speedball?
Speedball.
Damn it. I don't even know where to watch the Speedball, man.
I can probably look up.
I really want to see that match between Joe Henry and Joey Janela. I think that'd be a good match. I'm already there, dude. Like, literally there.
Speedball, Mike Bailey match. Well, we can watch it. I would want to watch that TNA match with him and Will Ospreay, but it can get its own TNA though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't risk it. What do you say, Mike?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Maybe we could probably. Oh, there's Swerve versus Mike Bailey. Let's watch that one. House of Glory.
There's Zilla Fatu versus somebody. Who is this? Uh-oh.
Oh, here's one. Speedball Mike Bailey versus TJP.
I already seen that before.
All right, I'm back.
You're good. You're good. But I really want to see this match.
Oh, Wrestling Revolver. Speedball Mike Bailey versus Kenta.
Fuego del Sol versus Gringo Loco.
Speedball.
I mean, Fuego is just like Speedball.
But Speedball reminds you of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, though.
But Joe Henry reminds me of like a real wrestler. Like he you know who he reminds me of? Joe Henry reminds me of HBK in his prime. True story.
I've never seen Joe Henry wrestle before.
See?
All right, pretty good.
All right, I'll check out Joe Henry.
All right, let's go to that then. I like that. I like the way you think there, Phil.
All right, but next week, Speedball.
All right, next week will be another Joe Henry match.
No. I want to do Speedball. No, not like that, though.
All right, hold on. Let me fast forward a little bit. Fast forward just a little bit. Tanaka versus Santana.
Vikingo, yeah.
Nick Nemeth versus Vikingo.
Oh, at Hog?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Man, Joe, it's kind of funny. Joey Janela has to deal with JD on commentary, and they hate each other.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Bad Boy, man. I've always liked the Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm. And too many AEW couldn't really do anything with him. Huh.
Well, I mean,
I mean, he had a couple good story. He had a couple story arcs, but after a while, it's like,
I mean, he was all right.
Joey freaking Janela. I mean,
He's not a bad wrestler.
I'm always like Joey. Here we go. Here we are.
so was it TNA versus GCW?
Yep. At
I
HOG.
listen to a song. It's just cheesy as hell.
That's the idea.
I believe in Joe Henry.
You stop that now.
I believe in Joe Henry, man. I really do. I believe in him.
And he could shred.
Yeah.
He knows how to work this crowd. You know, that's the one thing I like about him. He could work a crowd.
Dude, he can, man. And he's a showman, dude. Like his in-ring work is good. His promos are epic. Like
Yeah.
MJF and him would be phenomenal. I think they'd make a great program together.
Oh yeah. That's if WWE don't snatch his ass up real quick.
Oh, dude, they're already trying to, man.
Who?
Joe Hendry.
AJ's trying to get Joe Hendry?
Yeah, WWE is, not AEW. WWE is. He's wrestling Nick Nemeth at Bound for Glory for the championship. Which I find amazingly cool. Dude, I mean, it's Joe fucking Hendry. I mean,
Hell, I want to see that. I want to see that Nick Nemeth and Vikingo, man. I want to see that match. Shit.
it's next week. Well, I mean, this weekend. Is this weekend?
I don't know about you, Jason. I got some goosebumps on me, man.
You're not the only one.
He even bashed ECW thing he did. But when it's House of Glory, it's perfect.
They're booing Joey Janela?
How dare they?
Give him the finger, Joey. Give him the finger, Joey.
Quite the character is Joey Janela. Obviously,
We believe.
obviously
that's
they
the
do not believe in Mr. Janela, Jason.
His opponent to my right, coming to us from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing at 252 pounds, outdoor motivation. He's the answer to all life's problems. Joe Hendry.
I'm just trying to absorb all the things because I never watched Joe Hendry wrestle before, so it's kind of a.
His in-ring work, man, is awesome. He is pure motivation, and he is the answer to all of life's great questions. He is Joe Hendry. Need I say more?
Every single person on their feet here at the NYC Arena.
It's unbelievable. What a trek for Joe Hendry to even get here, Jason. Scheduled for this match with Joey Janela. Canceled. Everybody said his name in unison, and he shows up. He's here.
Well, you know, originally he was supposed to be here, and we've had some unfortunate Mother Nature issues down south that looked like it was going to prevent him from being here tonight, but by a stroke of luck, we were able to get him back, and this crowd is very happy to see him. And it's been an amazing year for Joe Hendry.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you talk about great stories in wrestling. This guy right here is the face of
What's
2000.
your story?
Yes. Collar and elbow tie up here with Hendry and Janela. We talk about the amazing year that
He's
Joe
a
Hendry
good
had.
guy, man.
Broke company social media records.
Yeah, he broke all kinds of WWE social media records whenever he showed up on NXT television. It's crazy, man. And just him alone being on any WWE programming just blew everything away. There have been signs of we believe in Joe Hendry at WWE like PLEs, which is crazy.
Yeah, they want him, and it's just like,
Collar and elbow tie up here with
Yeah,
Hendry
you
and
do.
Janela.
They
Talk
do.
about the amazing year that Joe Hendry had. Broke company social media records in WWE with a short stint in NXT.
See?
He's the only pro wrestler ever to main event from TNA to main event a TNA and NXT pay-per-view, Jason.
Well, and now he's one of our main events here tonight at HOG.
It's unbelievable.
But yes, absolutely. Challenge Ethan Page at the beginning of this month. NXT No Mercy, the NXT Championship. He'll be challenging Nick Nemeth, who we will have here for the first time next month, October 18th at the NYC Arena. But he'll be challenging him next month for that TNA World title.
See?
It's funny.
Wrestlock
Jay used to
takedown
be
there by
punished
Joe
for
Hendry.
Hendry now, you heard everybody singing the song as he came out here. A song he sings himself, a song that cracked the top 5 singles in all of the UK. He was above Taylor Swift.
That's unbelievable. His song reached number 3 on the Irish streaming charts, number 4 on the Canadian iTunes charts, number 6 on the iTunes charts, and like you said, 5 on Spotify charts here in North America. He even peaked at number 1 in Malta.
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 I hear my podcast does pretty well in Malta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Not to brag or anything, but well, look, I mean, he was a musician for 10 years before even getting into pro wrestling. And he has found a way to get himself world known. The world is getting to know all about Joe Hendry. Joey Janela is going to find out firsthand here tonight. Joey Janela, somebody that we have seen before.
I like his graps and everything.
He wrestled Charles Mason here in-house.
I like how they're actually using
2 years ago at
technical.
High Intensity. He's actually
dude.
coming off a loss to Mance
I love
Warner and
that.
a lumberjack
Joe
strap match for the
Hendry's a great-
ECW World Championship.
Joe Hendry's
So-
awesome, dude.
Joey Janela is
I
looking
love
for
the-
a big win, and it couldn't be any bigger tonight.
This is the
than
type of stuff
against
that
man
you would
right
do in
there.
New
Look at
Japan
Joey
as well.
Janela, 8-4.
Well, Joe Hendry is a showman, dude. Like, he wrestles, man. He's one of the greatest wrestlers in TNA. Hands down.
He knows how to sell it.
Yeah,
I like
100%.
I'm just absorbing, I'm just like watching the grapplers like, okay, he knows the basics. Not bad. He's taking his time. Nothing wrong with that. Some people just like to go slow. Some people like to fast in wrestling. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, dude, he's an amazing wrestler, dude. Hands down.
Former HOG Tag Team
I mean,
Champion back in 2000.
Just his chain wrestling alone, I think he's from Ireland or England. One, I can't remember
Obviously,
which one.
New Jersey native, following in the footsteps of Bam Bam Bigelow, Diamond Dallas Page, trying to represent the Jersey Shore.
That
Don't
is,
forget
that is
Shane
quite the
Douglas, you
statistic.
sons of bitches.
HOG Tag Team Championship. If you guys want to put that on your pro wrestling trivia cards, Anthony Gangone is the answer to who Joey Janela's tag team partner was.
Scott, he's
Former
just
HOG World Champion himself.
Well,
Love it.
Janela,
very classy.
Joe Hendry
as
from
always.
Scotland.
well, he's the bad
Scotland.
boy for a reason.
Yep.
I knew he was from over there. I know he was from Europe, or not
Don't
Europe,
take anything away
United
from
Kingdom.
Janela, though,
Here.
Jason.
No,
He is
no,
he is a workhorse. He's worked
Still,
69 matches this year.
Scotland's part of UK, so close enough. I can see him and Drew McIntyre forming a faction like the Scottish Connection
And
or
look, we
something.
talk about the very impressive summer.
Can they coexist?
But you look at Joey Janela. I mean, this is a man who has been in the ring.
He's like, no,
with
no,
Cody
no.
Rhodes.
One more
He's been
time.
in the ring
Let's
with
get it
Chris
one more time.
Jericho and Kenny Omega. And
I thought you
Shawn
said your head no
Michaels.
though
He's battled
of
the
can
best
they
in the business.
coexist?
Like,
You know,
He
yeah.
has a huge influence on the independent circuit. It's given so much opportunity
Yeah,
to so
that
many
was
people
a
with his
typical-
spring break.
It was typical bring together can they coexist tag
That was a
team.
little
Ooh, that's a
low.
little low.
bit. Just a little bit.
I don't know about that. Hendry with the shoulder tackle.
No, he didn't get to see the hot streak of Joe Hendry.
Look at the power of Joe Hendry,
Yeah, he's a monster, man.
letting all that blood rush to the head.
We'll walk with him. Just walking around the ring with
He's
him.
just showing
He
off.
could have sang his entire song, and it would have been over by now.
And down with the suplex.
Hendry's
Hendry goes
awesome.
to the cover. He hooks the leg, and Janela, not even a one count. Wow.
Only one. Wow.
He's not selling.
Now the one thing, Jason, I'm surprised.
Yes, I was
by, like,
mimicking
you look at
Cornette.
Joe Hendry. He doesn't look like a large guy, but there's a difference in size here, and he's just a bulky guy. He's a much larger guy than Joey Janela.
He is. He's got the size advantage for sure.
Janela now.
That's never stopped Janela before.
No,
You
he's
got
going for a
caught.
swinging DDT potentially there. Hendry puts a stop to that. And
Nice
a
German
bounce back
suplex.
German suplex there by Joey Janela. He quickly goes to the cover here.
And the thing we know about Janela, I mean, he is no stranger, nor does he mind taking risks
No.
in the ring.
No,
If
that's
he's
what.
sacrificing his body, he will not hesitate.
No, that's what he was
That's uppercut.
basically enthralled by. That's what he fell in love
It's
with when he
Joey,
first
man.
watched
I mean,
professional wrestling.
Joey's a great
Started at the
wrestler.
age of
Hands down, Joey Janela is a great wrestler. I will never take nothing away from Joey Janela. I will never body shame Joey Janela. I won't call him anything that Joe Cornette has ever called him. I will not say anything bad about Joey Janela. Hell, he was dating,
He's a pretty decent wrestler.
dude. He dated the chick that married Kip Sabian. What was her name?
Penelope.
Yeah, Penelope. Penelope.
Yeah, now he's dating Megan Bain.
Is he banging her?
Man, he's gonna date all the hot chicks, dude.
15.
Fuck him.
Sort of
Dude,
line
he's
to
hung out.
professional
He's hung
wrestling
out
voters
with
just to get into
adult
the
film
business.
star.
He's getting that. He's getting that Megasis, the pony style, man.
Dude, he's even hung out with adult film star Ray Little
Hendry
Black.
has some trouble.
Who?
She's a
Big
Japanese
knife
adult
edge
film
shot
star.
by Joey Janela.
So how you liking
Any of that.
Joe Hendry's style there, Phil?
Not bad. Just
It's like Hendry is going to go corner to corner, but Janela, thumb to the eye.
Janela is just like the ultimate heel in HOG.
Irish whip.
Irish whip hits
Yeah,
hard
right.
there.
Right into
well,
that-
because he's from New
right into that
Jersey.
kidney area.
That's why.
Yeah.
Most New Yorkers hate Jersey people.
Less showing off by Joey Janela.
But
Can't be playing
Hendry
those types
ain't
of
bad
games with
though,
Joe
man.
Hendry.
Hendry can wrestle, bro.
It's so weird hearing JD act
And
professional on
Hendry goes down.
commentary.
Yeah, I know, right? It's scary. Like, I don't mind him as a commentator, but as a
He's a
podcast,
good commentator, just like when he's on his podcast, he's a complete dickhead.
Joe Hendry
he's
trained in
terrible.
Scotland
He's terrible
under
on podcast.
Killian Dane, Big Damo,
Commentator, he's
and
actually
Robbie
decent.
Brookside. Started his career out in
He's very
2014.
progressive,
Now,
but
Jason, we're seeing
Yeah,
signs
it's because of
every
his
show on the Indies,
stupid
on Monday Night
podcast
Raw,
that got him
Friday Night
banned
SmackDown. There's just big hits
from
of Joe Hendry everywhere.
from
Forget
the media,
that.
from
You'll be watching
AEW.
SportsCenter, you'll have anchors on SportsCenter talking about if they believe. Even their Joe Hendry fan, he's gone mainstream.
Dude, yeah, there's actually
has this
actual football players that say, I believe in
chancery.
Joe Henry.
That's all that.
He's feeding off the energy here from this crowd, trying to get back.
Even when
to
they
his
did
game.
I love the power of Joe
Even
Hendry.
Shohei
He's
Ohtani
really
did
neat
that.
here.
They're like-
Now
Now
has
he's
all
back
of
up.
his weight on the back of his neck.
It's unbelievable. And Hendry's powering Janela up into a vertical suplex and breaks the hold.
That is some great core strength there by Hendry. And that
Henry's
will
a
give
big
him the
dude, man.
separation that he needs.
But he's also very, very, very
Got to get some
good.
air back in those lungs.
Yeah.
Andrew with that
I mean,
big
I like
right
him.
hands and again.
He's like one of them old
Ropes,
school big
Irish
guys,
whip.
man, that can
Yeah.
actually.
Big clothesline down.
Like
And again.
reminds me of Razor.
He reminds me of Dino Bravo.
He does have that Dino Bravo look. Now I think about it, just
Fall
he's
away
like
slam by
hockey,
Joe
bro.
Hendry and a kip up.
This
Dino
crowd
Bravo,
loves
Razor
it.
Ramon, Scott Hall.
This is what they came for.
That kills me.
What an atmosphere here. Sold out.
Was this choke slam?
The NYC
This
Arena
could be the
chanting.
finish here.
We believe
Oh,
Janela.
Janela knew it.
That's his finish with the choke slam.
Standing ovation, and he
Hook breaker.
slipped out because he knew it was coming.
Yep. He said, screw that. He got out of harm's way, and Joe Hendry's right there.
And oh
Ooh.
my God, right into the steel post.
That's a difference maker right there.
He went head first.
What's
right
up with the
between
referee
the
wearing
eyes.
sunglasses though? I don't like that. I think that's kind of shitty.
Yeah,
Probably the lights right in his eyes. I mean, look how close they are to him.
I
Janela
don't care.
calling to end Joe Hendry here. Both men battle.
Very
Teetering on the
unprofessional.
apron.
Very unprofessional. Henry's getting out of
Hendry
that.
holding on to
He's
that
getting out
top
of that.
rope. He slips back into the ring. Headbutt.
Three of them. And
Three
show you.
consecutive headbutts by Joe Hendry.
And Janela barely holding on.
And he hip tosses Janela back in the ring.
That's a big dude, man.
Yeah. That's what I said. He kind of reminds me of Razor, man. Razor was a big guy.
So is Dino Bravo too.
Yeah. He got murdered by the mob.
Could be that standing ovation. Nope.
That's a nice move by Janela.
You know what
Swift
that is,
DDT.
though? That's a desperation
Yes.
DDT is what that is.
Desperation.
Desperation, but smart.
Here we go with a DVD.
Nice
Ooh.
Death Valley driver by Joey Janela. Hooks the leg here, and it's not enough.
Henry's gonna get out. I think Janela's doing the job on
Joe
this.
Hendry still
What
has
do
a
y'all
couple
think?
of tunes left in him.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, so Phil, you're watching Henry. How do you feel about him so far?
not bad. He's a pretty decent, pretty good wrestler. I like him.
I mean, he ain't terrible, man. He's really
No,
not.
he's not. I can see he knows how to give out a crowd and
Sure,
everything,
Janela
you
now.
know, and he definitely knows how to get the crowd.
Maybe getting a little frisky here. He's up on the top rope.
This is gonna be
Looking to
bad
put
for
Hendry
Joey.
away.
Rolls through.
Powerbomb.
Oh,
Oh.
Hendry possibly
Whoa.
power bomb, but Janela rolled through with that head scissors and a super kick. Quickly goes for the cover. And Hendry gets the right shoulder up. Janela almost had what I would consider an upset victory here.
Don't let him hear you say that.
I'm sure he's heard me say worse. As Janela back up, Henry rolls to the apron.
And I like Henry, man. Henry to me is one of those guys, man, that
Point to the elbow
he
right
can actually go.
into Hendry's forehead. Both guys are now back on the apron, trading knife edge chops.
Wow.
Janela went right for the throat as Hendry
Oh!
with a DDT right on the
He
apron.
planted him right on his forehead.
Here we go. Here comes the choke breaker.
Hendry now off the ropes.
Nope. Fireball.
Big pop-up power bomb by Joe Hendry goes for the cover.
No.
And Janela.
This is actually a good match.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of
Okay.
I
back
tell you what, Janela
I'll
is
give
not
it a
making it easy for
out of
Joe
10.
Hendry.
A what?
8 out of 10.
It ain't over.
I said Hendry, he's got a lot of irons in the fire. Could very well be a champion in TNA next month, but you know, Nick
Again,
Nemeth
this
is
is
going to
awesome.
hear about this if he's not watching right now. Scouting his opponent at Bound for Glory. What a win for Janela it would be. If he could beat Joe
Look
Hendry
at
here tonight.
Absolutely.
Keep praying. I love it.
Hendry now. He was looking for something, but Janela
Whatever.
quickly back to his feet.
Whatever it was.
He put Hendry down.
Hendry trying to get that second wind.
Henry's going to fuck you up, Joey. I hate to tell you that, buddy. Get him.
Big forearm.
European. He reminds me of Claudio in a way, too,
Big
man.
uppercut by Joey Janela.
We just have a European
As Hendry now
powerhouse
starting to feed
style,
off
you
this
know?
New York City crowd.
Yeah.
He's very stiff when it comes to his chops, so it's a lot. So he has that very European style I like, you know,
Oh, Janela
which
with
you
a forearm.
see a lot in Regal, or you see a lot in like Gunther.
And a huge
Got, like,
knockback shot by
Regal,
Joe
Gunther.
Hendry. Levels Janela.
You know, I would like to see Henry versus Gunther.
I would like to see an all-out complete. I want it to be completely fucking stiff,
Janela comes
man.
back with a forearm of his
Oh,
own, but Hendry
100%.
did not go
I want
down.
them to make it look like they're beating the fucking shit out of each other, dude.
He's got a smile on his face.
Yes, he does. Big clothesline turn
Speaking
Janela
of-
inside
Speaking
out.
of which,
Could we
Gunther
be
actually
looking
even
for
tried
that
to Jack
standing
Gibbertine
ovation?
for winning
He's
our
called
championship.
for it.
Go for it, jokes.
And it is.
Man. Oh.
Janela floats over 1, 2, and Hendry gets
Nice
the
choke
victory
slam.
here tonight.
Good. That was a good choke slam. Shit.
Come on, JD. Sing the song, JD.
Nobody wants to hear me sing.
At least he got that right.
Joe Hendry victorious tonight.
Well, I think everybody believes now if they didn't before.
We're probably gonna get chewed out by
So unbelievable to have Joe.
So what did you think, man? What do you think about Joe Hendry, man?
Not bad. I like that he has a little bit of that European style mixed with sports entertainment style in there.
He's good, though, man. I mean, I've always enjoyed Joe Hendry. And
it was like a clash of that European sports entertainment mixed with Joey Janela's indie style.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad style. And I mean,
It was like
we all
a
kind of
clash
figured,
of like sports entertainment, European, you know, because he's from Scotland, you know, but he also had like you had that indie style that Joey Janela is known for, which is pretty not bad either.
Yep. But gentlemen, y'all ready to call him tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Oh, there you go. Not bad. I mean, is Joe Hendry? Do you believe in Joe Henry yet, though, Phil? Do you believe?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I'm gonna have to give it a Phil. Give it like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen him do better. So
I have to, but I mean, it's Joey though, man. I mean, he was wrestling Joey Janela.
Like I said, if I give me a better match next week, and I could probably give me better, like one word better at, I could probably give it a higher rating.
Yeah, I mean, it is Joey Janela. I mean, he wrestled Drew Galloway in ICW, and the song he came out to, and
Well, I like ICW.
yeah, everybody likes ICW.
I even love some of their hardcore matches too, man.
Oh, dude, they're brutal, fucking brutal. So as always, gentlemen, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Ringside Rants. And if you're not following us or listening to us, you're
doing life wrong.
damn right. I almost said the punchline. Thank you, Phil. And we're not just food for your mouth, ladies and gentlemen.
We are food for the ears, baby.
Fucking right, we are. I love that shit. That's one of the best. That's one of the best punchlines or catchphrases we got, dude. Both of them are. And on that note, gentlemen, thank you both for coming on and talking wrestling tonight. I wish
it was a good show. You know, like I came here in a good mood, and I didn't feel like ranting at all. Like I just wanted to just enjoy some good wrestling tonight, and just like because I had a good week. Because I had a good, I don't know, maybe it's because Asabat's returning, and plus, I think we had some good storylines in wrestling. Some good events happen.
And then tomorrow night we got Mercedes Moné versus Queen Amanana. We have Adam Cole, Bebe, showing back up on Dynamite. We have
Story time with Adam Cole.
Yep, and we also get story time with John Moxley too.
It's story time with Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start dropping some more hints, man. I'm like, when is this all gonna come to fruition? Is it gonna hit at Full Gear? Are we gonna have to wait to Full Gear?
I got my new Rey Mysterio figure. I got the Batman one and his LWO.
Nice. I think honestly, the way they're slow burning it, I don't think it's going to end no time soon. I'm predicting.
I think I think Tony Khan is trying to get back to the long-term storytelling.
Mm-hmm. I honestly believe that AEW's whatever this is with John Moxley is going to actually come to fruition between Wrestle Dynasty.
Oh, next one is Full Gear.
We might get a new person showing up in the faction.
I even heard there's rumor of a brand split as well.
Yeah, and there already is kinda
Ring of Honor,
yeah, Ring of Honor, and you also have Collision and Dynamite. Some guys wrestle.
FTR wrestles more in Collision.
Well, yeah, but so does Grizzly Gun Bets.
I think they do that for more of the tag team divisions over in Collision, though. It gives the tag team division the breeze and a race because I love that storyline between Grizzly Young Veterans and FTR.
Dude, they should have had a match at Wrestle Dream, in my opinion. They really should have.
FTR?
Them versus Grizzly Young Vets. That's got to happen soon.
Yeah.
Or also the Elite versus the Grizzly Young Veterans.
Well, why don't you just put them in a triple threat? Triple threat, dude. And if you want to add the Acclaim to it, go ahead. And if you want to add Private Party to it, go ahead. And if you want to add Top Flight to it, go ahead. And if you want to add anybody to it, go ahead. I mean, seriously, man. I mean, the tag team division in AEW, in my personal opinion, and this is not taken away from WWE, they have some good tag teams right there. They have GOD, they which are tag team champions, which I'm happy for. And then you have DIY. Then you have the A-Town Down Under.
They're also getting the Motor City Machine Guns. They're probably going to be called the Motor City Machines, probably because of.
Well, yeah, I can totally understand that. Well, Motor City Machines, I'm fine with that. I can understand the good part. I can understand.
I mean, look what happened to the Viking Raiders.
No, they went back to War Raiders now.
Yeah.
They're back to War Raiders?
Yeah, they came back on Monday. I just actually we didn't do Monday Night Raw. And I watched it. But yeah, Viking. It's no more the Viking Raiders. Now it's the War Raiders.
Again, why?
Because they got a better theme song.
True, and then they also have what's another tag team that's over there that's decent? The Usos. Oh wait, they split them up, didn't they? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they already split them up. New Day.
Oh, what about New Day? New Day. Oh yeah.
New Day's about to split up.
Yeah. So there's really no big tag team over there, man. Like none. DIY, A-Town Down Under, GOD.
I thought they were DX. I was kidding. I was doing.
I think DIY is SmackDown.
Yeah, but again, though, I'm talking about teams in general in WWE that are worth the shit.
Well, anyways, let's call it a night, ladies and gentlemen.
Tune in next Tuesday. We'll be here, and also if you don't buy any W Energy, you're just being plain retarded. I use the R.
The views
Can't
of Mike
use
do not reflect the views of
W.GG.
Damn it. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not using it as in the mentally challenged people or the I'm sorry, intellectually challenged people. I'm talking about the people that don't know no better, that are ignoramuses.
There you go.
They basically morons.
Well, dude, I got one little story to tell before we end it tonight. So I left work today at 5, a little after 5. What was it, at 5:15, 5:20? I'm driving down the road. Some lady pulls out in front of me. So I give her the finger. I didn't honk the horn or anything, but I seen her look in the rearview mirror and I gave her the finger. She brake checked me. I'm like, okay, this bitch is being a fucking bitch for no reason. You pull out in front of me and you brake check me. Okay, now you're just being a cunt. So I pulled to the red light. She rolls up her windows and wouldn't even look at me. I'm staring at her like, how dare you, you bitch. Didn't say anything, didn't cuss her out or anything, just stared at her. And I go, and she floors it and pulls over in front of me and brake checks me again. So what did I do? I just happily moved around, went around her, pulled back in front of her, and kept going. Went the speed limit. Then a cop got behind me, and I seen the cop coming up, and he was behind her, and he pulled over in front, like behind me. And this lady was going to try to get back in front of me and brake check me again. I was like, no, bitch, that ain't happening today, Captain. And I gunned that bitch. And I seen him behind me the whole entire time, but I wasn't about to let that shit go down. And then he knew I seen him. And I floored it, dude. I was like,
didn't she?
huh?
She got in trouble, didn't she?
You damn right she did, because I floored that shit, dude. I wasn't going to let her back in front of me to fucking brake check me. That shit wasn't going to go down again. I went 70 miles an hour in the 35 mile an hour zone. If he wasn't going to stop it, why the fuck am I going to let her go continue fucking cause havoc against me for no fucking reason? So he pulled us both over, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, why the fuck did he pull me over with this crazy bitch? And he came up to her first. He said license and registration. And she acted like she was hunting for it or whatever. So he came up to me, and he's like, I said, I already know license and registration. He looked at me, and I was like, look, man. He goes, well, why did you do that? I said, first of all, she pulled out in front of me and she brake checked me. I said, I gave her the fucking finger. I said, then you seen all that bullshit that was going on. Like she pulled in front of me, she brake checked me. And I said, I'm not going to let her back in front of me again. I knew you were behind me. And I was like, if you weren't going to pull her ass over, fuck it, I'm going to gun it. I ain't letting her back in front of me to brake check me. And she couldn't keep up with me in my little car. So, I mean, it's quick. Phil seen my car. It's fast. So I took off, and I mean, and he pulled me over, and he's like, well, I'll be right back. I was like, cool. He took my license. He went back to her, and she's like, so why was you trying to pass him? Well, he flipped me off whenever I pulled out in front of him. He's like, nothing you say right now is going to make this any better for you. Do you have a license and registration? No. He's like, do you have an ID? No. He's like, I'll be back. He didn't go to his car, dude. He came right back to me and goes, hey, man. Gave my ID back, and he goes, don't let me see you do that dumb shit anymore, okay? Just let her go from now on. Just let it happen. I'm like, no, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I was wrong with her speeding. I admit that 100%. But if you're a person of the law and you're not going to pull the person over that's doing dumb shit, I'm going to do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. If you're going to let that shit roll, fuck it, you got to let me go too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sitting there, and I turned the car off of everything, and I turned it back on. And he went right back to her, and he goes, since you don't have license, insurance, registration, if you try to pull off on me, I'm going to tase the shit out of you. We're waiting on a cop to get here to figure out what the fuck we're going to do with you. And, dude, I just drove off. I was like, you know what? I ain't in trouble. I got a warning for being, I guess, a good Samaritan. But yeah, if anybody that goes, dude, anybody that pulls out in front of anyone and the person behind you and you think you're in the right and you do dumb shit, remember, I'm the guy that you're going to pull out in front of one day, and I'm going to make you reap what you sow. So please, by all means, stop. Don't do it. Because I'll be that motherfucker.
Jugs of batting, okay?
Yeah, for real. Like, don't do dumb shit. Like, and I'll get away with it, I guess. Maybe. But this time, I got away with it. I got a warning. I got a don't do that. Bad Mike. Bad.
We're gonna take this person to jail over here.
Huh?
It's like we're gonna take this person to jail over here because she don't have 3 things.
Shit. And on top of that, dude, I seen her speeding up beside me. I was like, this bitch here gonna really try to pull in front of me again? I don't fucking think so. And dude, I let her get like my little car, man. I didn't even gun it yet, dude. Like she pulled up like she was easing up ahead of me. I let her get like almost where I could see her bumper, and I just gunned that bitch and took off, dude. Like I was like, no, bitch, not today. And I even seen the cop behind me. As soon as he turned the lights on and the siren, dude, it was a sheriff too. I stopped and I put my hand up like this. I said, I pointed. He said, yeah, pull over to the right for me. So I went around the drive circle and I pulled up. And what did I see? That bitch behind me. I was like, this motherfucker pulled that bitch over too. Damn. Like we're both getting a ticket.
Well, she probably went to jail.
Dude, I think she's still in jail, bro.
But anyways, let's call it a night.
Anyway, don't pull out in front of people and don't do dumb shit. Later.
W your dreams.
Yeah, buy all the W you can. W.GG.